I would like to introduce the concept of double dialectics. That is something that is a breakthrough, but also a back to basic. It's a breakthrough because it is a demonstration that the dialectics of Marx and Hegel are fallacious. This has been demonstrated by the demonstration that the structure of nature is triadic and the models of Marx and Hegel are dualistic. Dualistic models produce a prioristic fallacies and they produce fallacious actions. That's why the dialectic of Marx and Hegel have been functional for dualistic minds and were dysfunctional for all those who are able to go beyond dualism in order to produce results in complex or adaptive environment. Complex systems are like living beings. They emulate the intelligence of nature. They need to emulate the intelligence of nature. They have a purpose, an active and entropic principle, and an energy conservation principle. This triadic structure can only be apprehended in mind by using a double dialectical approach, meaning integrating on one hand a purpose with an active function, on the other hand a purpose with an energy conservation function, and then integrating both. The double dialectical logic is based on the conjunction and without an exclusive disjunction or. It requires apprehending the logic of the nature of what one is dealing with. And to apprehend the logic of the nature of what one is dealing with, it is necessary to understand its concept. The concepts are triadic structures that define the structure of things and define how the nature of something works. There is a dynamic implicit in this triadic structure, which is the active principle drives change and growth, and the energy conservation drives stabilization and ensures survival. These double dialectical actions allow emulating the strategy of nature, where every living being does actions to ensure survival and actions to grow. But the timing of this action has to be necessarily in a way that it produces evolution, unless a living being or an entity is involving. To produce evolution, the first action to be implemented has to be the active principle action. That means the actions to grow. This means the maximal strategy actions. And then there have to be a minimum strategy actions to ensure survival. Both actions have to be successively on the one hand, but they have to be almost simultaneous in order to produce a triadic phenomena where things happen and one is able to influence the environment while being influenced by it. To ensure these results, it is necessary to make pilot tests. The pilot testing is a very complex activity, complex but simple, because it only requires making the necessary experiences with other alternative solutions for the same problem in order to define if the functionality works. Pilot testing is necessary to be done in the real field where one is working, and when this is not possible, in essentially analogous fields. When this pilot testing has been achieved, then the double dialectical actions become possible and the results can be assured. It requires defining first what is possible to be defined and then the double dialectic action to make it happen. Thank you.